What do you think about Gary Barnett? When did he first catch your eye in practice and you realized he could be something special?
He saw some good things from Barnett in camp.
When?
In camp.
Okay.
Marcus, I think Coach Mahoney said last week you'd kind of become a little bit of a leader for the offensive line. Do you feel like you've done that? Is that a conscious effort you've tried to take on?
It's a conscious effort, but it's an ever-growing process. You got to learn. There's a lot of ways of leading. You learn. You got to lead guys every day.
Or is that something that's maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone?
No, it's not out of my comfort zone, but you got to make sure you bring it every day. You got to make sure that you set the example and you bring guys along.
Marcus, I know when you just look at the raw sack numbers, I mean, some of it's on the quarterback, some of it's on backs and receivers, but as an offensive line, I mean, how upsetting is that right now? Just, what are you guys doing to correct it?
This is things that we look at, but it's all about improving day to day. Day to day, week by week. We had some older guys come and talk to us, just a process.
And with some of that, Juwan and Zach, I mean, Juwan seemed to send like a really encouraging tweet, some stuff about you guys. How much did that mean to just speak with him and know that he went through a season that was almost exactly like this?
I came here after they had that season, so I know it was going to be some struggles. Basically know how to improve and just keep your head up and keep moving.
You started as a freshman in this league. Just how difficult was that for you, and how difficult do you think the adjustment is for Coleman and Jay Sean right now?
Coleman and Jay Sean probably had a little rougher than I did since I started from day one. I started probably about week 7. I took all my lumps in practice, and I was pretty good when I came in. So it's just a little process. It's just taking their lumps on Saturday instead of in practice.
Do you make sure to talk to them and check in with them, make sure that they're not getting down or anything like that as one of the older guys? Do you just is that something you consider part of your job?
Oh yeah, we definitely talk to them, make sure they keep their head up, and just know that every time something bad happens, just know how to correct it and keep on pushing.
From what you've seen in practice, what do you think makes Derek such a productive player?
Just plays with a high motor.
Anything else?
High motor guy.
I think y'all came as close as you did against Georgia, going on the road facing a high-ranked team. How much confidence can that give y'all going into this situation this weekend, just knowing that you came as close as you did in the road game against them?
Coming close, it gives us a lot of confidence. It's definitely not good enough, and we're really hungry going into this game.
What do you see from their front seven, Marcus, as far as pass rush goes? I mean, they look like they're pretty effective at getting after the passer.
They have a very good and deep front seven, and they very technically sound, and they play with good leverage.
Do you see much gambling going on, or are they just kind of playing base and winning some one-on-ones?
They do a lot of things good. They run a lot of different fronts, give you different looks, try to get you in one-on-one situations, and do a lot of movement.
Ole Miss is a program that was pretty down at the bottom of the SEC not too long ago. Now 30-year under Hugh Freeze, and they're in the top 3. Is that something y'all can use as kind of encouragement going forward, that y'all can kind of make that kind of turnaround, or is that something you even look at?
I don't really look at that. I know that right now, but you got to keep working and improving every day.
When you talk to some of those guys, to Juwan and those guys, what did they, beyond just keep your head up, what else did they tell you? What else did they kind of tell you to look at, tell you to learn from?
I know those guys for like 3-4 years, so they're very helpful, and they did go on to the next level, and I do ask them questions anytime I can, text them, call them whenever they come back for games, and it's about a lot of little things that they tell me.
Like what kind of little things do they tell you?
A little technical stuff about reading defenses.
How encouraging was it to see Zach back out here on his bye week and stuff like that? I mean, how encouraging was it, particularly coming off a tough performance, to see them kind of giving that kind of encouragement?
Can you say that again?
Just how encouraging was it for y'all? How much did it pick your spirits up to see Zach here, to see the tweet from Juwan, particularly coming off a tough performance?
Well, I did see Zach, and I was, it's nice to see him. I don't have a Twitter, so I didn't even see the tweet from Juwan until probably a couple of days ago. So that's about it. Well, as far as encouragement, I think we're all up. We didn't really need any encouragement, but it's great to see those guys get our back.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.